Hello everyone, welcome to Explore ORZ. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have an amazing day today. So today we are going to share about the top 10 most dangerous animals in Africa that you guys don't know and probably know. So let's check it out. Africa is a place of superb wildlife, but it is also familiar to many dangerous animals. Admittedly, any of the most dangerous creatures on the planet exist in Africa. Africa is a region with biodiversity and excellent wildlife viewing possibilities. They would rate as one of the most deadly creatures in Africa, held for over 100,000 murders each year over the region. Number 10 is Black Mamba. The black mamba is different from the most dangerous reptiles in Africa. These reptiles can stretch up to 8 feet in range and reach speeds of 12 distances per hour. Mambas are very aggressive when caught and won't hesitate to hit. Their poison is highly poisonous. One string includes enough venoms to kill 10 souls. Outwardly anti-venom, death can happen in less than 7 hours. Black mambas are not black at all but slightly a brownish olive tone. They get their title from their dark black mouths, which they present when frightened. They own a well-developed concept and are both trick and hunt predators. Number 9 is puff adder. While not the common poisonous reptile in Africa, the puff adder is estimated Africa's most dangerous snake, living effectively for perhaps 32,000 mortal deaths per year. The puff adder owns unique camouflage, and preferably of escaping from threatening danger, it will simply lie calm. Most crimes happen when people randomly pass on the snake. Because of the snake's powerful venom and long teeth, 20% of wounds will be deadly if not handled correctly. Number 8 is rhinoceros. Rhinos are famous for their anger. They are also very unwary and won't wait to attack at anything that looks like a warning. They may have poor eye vision, but their sense of scent is unique, and the smell of a person can make a rhino attack a person or vehicle. Rhino parents are very protective of their newborn and ready to attack anything they think dangerous, so never, ever get between a mom and her baby. Usually the black rhino is the common aggressive, but black and white rhinos will attack when frightened. Adult rhinos can pull up to 6,000 pounds and race at paces of up to 40 miles per hour, so be assured to keep your pleasantries about yourself and keep your ways. Number 7 is great white shark. The great white shark is a creature that hits fear within many people who get into the oceans throughout southern Africa. This shark is the most aggressive shark regarding human collisions, being accountable for most of the deadly shark strikes in Africa and globally. Great whites don't think of humans as their prey and are the only attack when mistaken identity. Great whites carry their prey at higher to 40 kilometers per hour, take a whole large bite then back away, making their victims suffer to death before swallowing it. When it happens to humans, great whites usually take a test sting then leave. However, in about 20% of incidents, harm is done, and the victim dies from the failure of blood from an individual bite. With all that stated, losses from shark charge value for a standard of only a couple losses a year in Africa. Number 6 is Cape buffalo. Identified in Africa as the unity of the Big Five, the Cape buffalo can weigh 1,760 pounds. Bulls are perceived to weigh up to 2,200 pounds. Cape buffalo normally travel in intimidatingly large crowds, but if they are alone and injured, they will stalk and kill humans. Cape buffalo are identified to rotate their sufferers, crushing or goring them to death with their great horns. The god always advised people to stand still, and with just a small bush to shelter back, people stood as the large mob walked around us. After half a time, the whole crowd had given us up without giving us the slightest notice, but it had made a sooner crucial wait. The buffalo has a love of big game animals and are recognized to attack people by circling back on their sufferers before carrying, then crushing or goring them to finish using their distinctive horns. Buffaloes hit an estimated 200 souls every year. Number 5 is lion. As the top predator of the African wild, the lion is one of the world's highest predators, but people are not their natural prey. Each year a thought 200 souls are killed by Leo. Weak male lions are effective for this death movement. Forward with opportunistic crimes in states where the lion's natural victim has drained. Although there have been a handful of detailed deaths of visitors or guides performed by lions during a safari tour, these matters are very much different. The large bulk of characters hit by lions are locals leaving about their normal activities in or on the borders of African game preserves, bound for an expected 250 losses per year. Number 4 is Nile crocodile. Seen in virtually every main river throughout Africa and in various lakes, Nile crocodiles are the continent's largest freshwater predators. The Nile crocodile is recognized for its energetic nature and is the crocodile variety included in the most deadly strikes on people, killing an expected 300 people each year. Known for their camouflage hunting method, the crocodiles are confused hunters and hit any animal that appears within reach, including humans. Their aggression usually assumes the form of ejecting from the water and clamping its prey in its strong jaws, pulling them back into the lake to kill them before stashing them below submerged limbs or rocks to consume later. Attack on people happens when people near riverbanks and lakeshores, and fishers require inside and outside of their vessels. Around 40% of crocodile strikes on humans are mortal, with kids extra at risk than grown-ups due to their size. The risk of crocodile charges has merged in the milder season when the crocodiles own more power. Number 3 is African elephants. Reaching loads of up to 7,000 kilograms is the world's greatest land animal and can usually be random, with older male elephants, juvenile males, and elephants with newborns especially exposed to anything that divides their way. Unprovoked initiatives by African elephants on people are described, normally by male elephants in musth, a sexually intense time when testosterone levels grow. But they may look like almost comfortable animals. Every year around 500 deaths per year are caused by African elephants crushing and grinding their victims. In regions where poaching happens or the elephant's habitat is in crisis, elephants manage to be much more aggressive. Number 2 is hippopotamus. With multiple dangerous creatures in Africa, many people usually overlook the reality that the hippopotamus is the greatest destroyer of people of all great African mammals. Although hippos are herbivores, these very territorial animals approximately kill an unbelievable 3,000 people every year. Male hippos aggressively protect their regions, which involve a series of lakes and rivers, while female hippos can get very competitive if they sense anything getting among them and their youngest, who stay in the water while they feed on the coast. Hippos weigh up to 1,500 kilograms and are the third largest creature in Africa, behind the elephant and rhino, and can race on land at rates of up to 30 kilometers per hour. Mix this with their aggressive character activity in and out of the water, and clear, half-meter teeth and large jaws, and you can know why hippos can make for such a fearsome beast to attack. Number 1 is mosquitoes. It may appear as a shock that the most dangerous creature in Africa is also one of the tiniest. The small mosquito is Africa's most dangerous creation. African mosquitoes carry myriad possibly deadly infections, including dengue fever, the West Nile virus, the Zika virus, yellow fever, and malaria to more than 70 million souls each year. For a tourist on safari, the biggest warning of a mosquito today is malaria, one of the deadliest viruses in the world. Malaria grows up by the female Anopheles mosquito, which is most powerful at sunrise and twilight. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our video, remember to help us like and share. If you have yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, remember to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so you will be able to receive the notification when we launch a new video. See you in our next video.